just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. It's the NBA. Welcome to our here are the five for the Raptors. They got Scotty Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Fertile in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Golden State, up at the forward spots, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Then it's Curry. Then it's Magician. And it's Podziemski in at the two-guard spot. And on paper, at least, Richard, this game is a mismatch. But on any given night, I mean, you just never know.
That's exactly it, Kevin. And while the underdog is extra motivated, the better teams sometimes let their guard down. That's a recipe for disaster.
Now Barnes. After the missed three from Magician. And that one's good, Barnes.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Wiggins outside. Quickly against Curry. Pass to Podziemski. A three-pointer off the mark. Toronto with the ball. Quickly with it. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Curry looking it over. The pass to Green. Beyond the arc. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Must have been too good to pass up because Green is kind of picky from the arc.
Talking about the grizzled veteran, Draymond Green, still such an important player in this game.
Yeah, it's just because he's so unique. He doesn't look to score very often. His main focus continues to be on defense and his playmaking ability.
Shot clock at 6. Quickly kicks to Barnes. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Curry against Quickly. Another three for Golden State.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. To the wing right side. Barnes outside. Shot from 12. That one drops for him.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And it's Magician missing.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Wiggins against Barrett. It's Fertile top of the key. Here's Quickly. Second shot opportunity. Fades and shoots. Misses off the left iron. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And Green gets it to go.
So much focus inside for Draymond, even while being hacked.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And yes, records are made to be broken, but RJ made 3-point shots. My goodness, Curry is so far ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, to me it comes down to longevity. Pass Kareem on the all-time scoring list, so anything is possible. But it's hard to pass Steph because he's just going to keep going.
Now, here's Trent. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, averages nearly 12 points a game.
That time, Curry getting it done on the defensive end, igniting the break.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. 6-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed 3 points and just couldn't convert.
Here's Thompson. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Trent up top. He's covered by Thompson. Such a wide-open look. Olynyk's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Curry is inside. Brown on him. Curry with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Laura The pass to Brown. Shoots over Curry. And it's Brown missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Thompson against Brown. Here's Magician. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Brown's shot is good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Curry. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
Launches from deep. Got a hand on it. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Warriors on top. They're up by 5. Live from Chase Center. You're watching 2K Sports.
11.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. And with the forward spots, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Then it's Magician. Then it's Curry. And it's Podziemski in a shooting guard. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against Detroit had a huge game. He scored 16 points and, as usual, controlled the glass. And his play is what allowed them to finally bust free. Snapping a losing streak like that is huge for a team's confidence. Kevin, it'll be interesting to see if he can help them get another W tonight.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And they'll get another chance. Podziemski's shot is good.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might help some. There is no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
The Warriors making a switch here. Moody's checked in. Back to Barnes. Passes to Dick. 6 to shoot. Here's Pirtle. And it's to that. Here's Green. Finding the lane. And Green slams it in.
Draymond with the assertiveness off the drive.
And here is Quickly. Hasn't made one yet. Barnes outside. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul. He's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Yeah, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
A shot by Podziemski, no good.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss that.
It's tipped. Here's Magician. He's coming off a 16-point game against Detroit.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks in the game.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Hurdle finds Barnes. Over Wiggins. Barnes can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 9. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That'll be game 4 of the 6-game road trip. Nice shot by Pirtle.
Is one of Pirtle's greatest strengths, his offensive rebound. He just has a nose for finding second chance points.
Here's Podziemski. And Pirtle sends it back. Pass to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Podziemski quickly covering, and the Warriors miss again.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Moody. To the inside. Magician's shot is good. Magician's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Raptors.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Dick. Still yet to score. They get a hand on it. Now here's Moody. Here's Magician. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So for Toronto right now, Pirtle is out there with Barnes. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Dick. And it's quickly in at the point. And last season, the Warriors' so-called 2-timeline approach seemed to fall flat. Didn't you think, G.A.?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry's.
Raptors trail by 3. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. The Warriors shooting their first free throws here for the night. RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3, but the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras, and not much really before, and not much really after.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
On its way from Curry for two, and they cash in right away with a quick shot. Curry's got 11 points.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Dick passes to Nora. Green with the block.
When you talk about the best defensive players of this era, you have to talk about Draymond Green.
And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's the pass to Nora. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Magician's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And there's Green on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Passes it to Nora. Going inside. 5 on the clock. Baseline try. Curry with the rebound.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Loving the energy right now here in the 3rd quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Toronto calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset.
And here are the Raptors now, trailing by 10. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They got the Magician. Green is out there with Kuminga. And it's Kerr. And it's Pajemski in at the shooting guard position. Barnes down low. Pointed by Green. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Warriors making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in.
For your Warriors, Andrew.
Warriors leading by 10. Stolen by Quickly. Fast break. Here we go. Kicks to Barrett. Back to Quickly. Here's Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
Pass to Pajemski. On the lane, Wiggins. Garrett covering. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Wiggins passes to Magician. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 10 points for Magician.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
It's deflected. Outside, Green. Down low. Here's Magician. Rebound by Olynyk. Raptors trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Barrett dishes to Olynyk. Curry against Quickly. Pass to Dick. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And there's the pass to Magician from past the arc. No good on that one. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Quickly kicks to Barnes. Dick passes to Barnes. The 3. And again, Toronto no luck. Warriors leading by 10. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And it's Magician missing. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Lets it go from 14 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Warriors shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Pass to Curry. Here's Pajemski.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
And the Raptors call time here. They're behind by 12. We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Magician.
And the D tried to get physical with them down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Jig with it. He kicks it to Olynyk. Raptors get it back. The shot, no good. They can take their time on this possession.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Curry showing toughness inside.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
Jake with it, working on Thompson. Barnes outside, pass to Dick. And the Raptors miss again. Warriors leading by 14.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And so many times we see someone step up and take charge. And tonight that happened here. It was a nice performance for Magician.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
Jake with it. It's up against Thompson. Olynyk has the open look, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Curry against Quickly. Wiggins kicks to Curry. Puts up a three. Drops it in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of